Some 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar coins have sold for hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases even more because of unique varieties and exceptional condition. Before you spend one or toss it into a coin jar, you'll want to hear the incredible story behind America's first small-sized dollar coin to feature a real woman. By the end of this video, you'll know why collectors still hunt for these coins more than 4 decades after they were first released. The story begins in the late 1970s. The United States government wanted to replace the large Eisenhower dollar with a smaller coin that would be easier to carry and use in everyday transactions. The large dollar coins were unpopular because they were heavy and bulky. Officials believed a compact dollar coin would encourage Americans to use dollar coins instead of $1 bills, reducing printing costs over time. After years of planning, the United States Mint introduced the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. This was a historic moment in American coinage because it became the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real woman instead of the symbolic image of liberty. The woman chosen was Susan B. Anthony, a courageous leader who spent her life fighting for women's rights and equal voting rights in America. Susan B. Anthony was born in 1820 and became one of the most influential figures in American history. She traveled across the country giving speeches and campaigning for women's suffrage. Although she did not live to see women gain the right to vote nationwide, her dedication helped change the course of American history. Honoring her on a US dollar coin was a powerful tribute to her lifelong efforts. The coin's obverse, or front side, features a portrait of Susan B. Anthony created by chief engraver Frank Gasparo. Around the portrait are the words Liberty, the year 1979, and the phrase In God We Trust. The design is simple yet elegant, capturing the determination and strength of Anthony's character. Turn the coin over and you'll see an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch. This reverse design was carried over from the Eisenhower dollar and celebrates America's Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. Around the eagle appear the inscriptions United States of America, $1, and E pluribus unum. One interesting feature of the Susan B. Anthony dollar is its 11-sided inner border, even though the coin itself is round. This unique design was added to help people distinguish it from quarters by touch. Unfortunately, despite this effort, many Americans still confused it with the quarter because both coins were similar in size and color. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was produced at 3 United States Mint facilities. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Denver coins display a D mint mark. San Francisco coins carry an S mint mark and were mainly produced as proof coins for collectors. Millions of coins were struck at each mint, making most examples common today. However, not every 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar is worth only $1. Collectors carefully inspect these coins because certain varieties and high-grade examples can command impressive prices. One of the most famous is the 1979 wide rim variety, also known as the near-date variety. On the wide rim coin, the date appears much closer to the edge because the rim is thicker than on the standard version. This small difference can make a huge impact on value. Even circulated examples may be worth several times face value, while pristine uncirculated pieces certified in top grades have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Another popular collectible is the 1979 proof coin with the clearest mint have Susan B. Anthony dollars tucked away in drawers, paperbacks, old wallets, and inherited collections. Many people overlook them because they resemble ordinary change, but experienced collectors know that hidden treasures can appear when the right variety or condition is found. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar represents much more than a piece of metal. It symbolizes a turning point in American history, honoring a woman whose determination helped shape the nation while also marking an important experiment in modern U.S. coinage. Whether your coin is worth $1 or much more, it carries a fascinating story that continues to inspire collectors around the world. Next coin. The 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar is one of the most misunderstood coins in American history. Millions of people have seen one, but very few know the fascinating story behind it. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary dollar coin, yet it represents an important turning point in the history of United States coinage. While it never became a favorite in everyday circulation, it has earned a respected place among collectors and history enthusiasts. The story begins in the late 1970s. The United States government wanted to reduce the cost of printing $1 bills by encouraging people to use a dollar coin instead. Previous large dollar coins, such as the Eisenhower dollar, were considered too bulky and inconvenient to carry. To solve this problem, officials introduced a smaller and lighter dollar coin that would fit comfortably into pockets and purses. The new coin was officially released in 1979 and continued to be produced in 1980 and 1991. pay close attention to proof coins produced in San Francisco. These special coins were struck using polished dies and carefully prepared planches, resulting in mirror-like surfaces and frosted designs. Proof coins were never intended for everyday circulation and were sold directly to collectors in protective packaging. Another exciting area of collecting involves mint errors. Although genuine error coins are uncommon, some Susan B. Anthony dollars have been discovered with off-center strikes, clipped planches, deep cracks, or other unusual production mistakes. These errors can attract strong interest because every genuine mistake tells a unique story about the minting process. When examining the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar, collectors should first identify the minting, evaluate the coin's overall condition, and look carefully for any unusual features or possible mint errors. A magnifying glass and proper lighting can reveal details that are difficult to notice with the naked eye. Handling coins only by their edges also helps preserve their surfaces and protects their long-term value. The Susan B. Anthony dollar reminds us that not every successful collectible begins as a popular coin. Sometimes history gives new appreciation to objects that were once overlooked. What many people considered an unsuccessful dollar coin has become an important symbol of American history, women's achievements, and the evolution of United States coinage. More than 4 decades after it was minted, the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. It connects the story of the American space program, the struggle for equal rights, and the changing designs of United States currency in a single coin. Whether found in an old collection, a family coin jar, or a dealer's display case, it remains a fascinating reminder that every coin carries a story far greater than its face value. The next time you come across a 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar, take a closer look before putting it aside. You may be holding an important piece of American history. While most examples are common, their historical significance and collectible appeal continue to grow with each passing generation. For coin collectors, history lovers, and curious beginners alike, the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar remains a small coin with a remarkable legacy. Okay, goodbye guys.